think this is just such a good idea, and I'm really excited that I thought to do this, to actually get a designated box to keep all my wedding stuff in. Good morning, guys. So today is Father's Day, so Melissa and I spent the morning at my parents' house celebrating with my father, and we had like a, basically just kind of like a brunch, bagel and lox kind of spread thing. We had mimosas, and we just spent the morning hanging out there, and it was a whole bunch of fun. We also brought home a whole lot more stuff from like the day of the wedding. There's still like just so much stuff that we are still moving back into our apartment so that we can either like sell or store or get rid of or whatever. But yeah, they still had a bunch of stuff, so we brought a whole lot of that home. And Melissa is now off with her dad. They went out on the boat for the day, and so like her parents, I think you guys know this, but like her parents have a like big wooden sailboat. Melissa grew up sailing, and so did her dad, and so yeah, they went out sailing for the day. I believe Melissa's grandfather also went, so yeah, that's where she is off at right now. I'm just getting some work done on my computer, and I'm about to start editing a vlog and try and slowly get myself caught up on that front. And then after that, I think I'm going to try and start unpacking all the stuff that we got for the apartment yesterday and get that all set up around the apartment. And yeah, because now that the wedding's over, it is crunch time, and it's really time to buckle down and get things, you know, looking and, you know, feeling livable around here, because it's just kind of a disaster zone around here, and it's just so beyond time to get things looking good. So that's kind of my plan, and yeah. Alright, so I think I'm going to start playing with all the goodies that we picked up yesterday and get everything kind of put away and integrated into the apartment, and I'm really, really excited to play with all of our new stuff. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm also really excited to deal with this mess. Oh my god, I don't even want to show you guys. It's just, oh my god, I can't even talk about it. Like, this is our apartment right now. So we got like 3 more bags from, like, IKEA bags full of stuff from my parents' house. There's also more boxes that are still in Melissa's car that we didn't even pull out yet that we brought home from my parents today. There's those boxes that we still have from the wedding that we need to like unbox, and it just goes on over there. I don't know how on earth we are gonna fit all this junk in this apartment. Luckily, a lot of the wedding stuff isn't staying. It's just here until I can sell it. I think I'm gonna post it like on that wedding Facebook group that I kept telling you guys about, that like I got a couple things from. Like, I mostly got vendors. I never bought any actual stuff off there, but I found a couple of my vendors. But yeah, a lot of people do sell their extra, you know, wedding stuff, and so like I have, you know, 20 of those cake stands, and obviously I don't need 20 cake stands, so I'm gonna sell those on there, and just like a whole bunch of other stuff that like I don't need to keep from the wedding and someone else could use. So yeah, makes me feel a little better about the massive clutter that's going on here. But yeah, for now I'm gonna take care of this little pile and get everything kind of put away in its new home. Alright, thing number 1 was a massive fail. I pulled out all of our utensils and stuff out of the drawer, and the new sorter does not fit in the drawer. So I guess we'll have to return that, which really stinks because I was really, really excited about having a nice, like, pretty utensil organizer instead of this ugly plastic one from IKEA. Oh well. I am not gonna lie, I am like totally just completely overwhelmed with the state of our apartment and how much we have to do to get things like back to normal. It's just, every room is a disaster, and there's stuff all over all the floors, and there's just so much stuff everywhere, and it's driving me crazy, and I just literally don't even know where to start because there's just so much stuff, and there's just not enough place to put it, and I don't know what to do, but I don't know. I hope you guys don't think we like actually live like this normally. This is not normal for me. I'm normally very, very clean. It's just the last couple of months with the move and the wedding, and just, we got like, you know, all sorts of gifts, all sorts of stuff for the wedding, all sorts of stuff, like, just, I feel like every time I cleaned like one section of mess, we would get another, like, you know, influx of stuff coming from something, you know, like picking it up from my parents, or, you know what I mean, to make like another pile of stuff that you have to deal with. And so I just never get past like clearing up these huge piles of stuff to get to the actual, like, you know, apartment stuff. I don't know if this is making any sense, but things are a mess. It's driving me crazy. I feel like this entire vlog is just me complaining about my apartment being messy. But every time I try to do something too, it kind of leads into another like 3 projects. So for every like 1 thing I try and clean, I end up having to do like 4 things just to get that first thing put away. So it's just taking forever to get things kind of back to normal. So I hope you don't mind me kind of coming on here and commiserating with you guys. It's just a lot of work, and yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna take a break though because I'm really tired, but I've just been kind of bouncing around. I feel like I can't even really show you guys because I'm not even like staying in one spot doing, you know, all, you know, cleaning one spot or something. I'm literally like running all over the apartment, jumping from thing to thing to thing, just because there's just so many random things that have to, you know, get done around the apartment. It's crazy over here, guys, but I don't know. I'm complaining, but I am happy to be able to finally have time to kind of, like, you know, put a concentrated effort into getting the apartment looking better, because that's more than I was doing before the wedding, so there's that. But yeah, like I said, I am going to take a break, and I think I'm going to do some more work in my bullet journal. I was able to kind of set up the monthly wheel that I use for like my monthly layout in my bullet journal. Here, I'll show you. So the other day I was kind of able to set up these 2 pages like I was talking about. I have this like wheel that I use for my monthly layout, and so I kind of have that all outlined for this month, and then I also have my goals and to-do list kind of page for the month outlined. I still need to like fill it out with my actual goals and to-dos, although we are more than halfway through the month, but whatever. But I do want to get next week's weekly layout all set up before the week starts, so I can actually have a functional planner to use during the week, so I can get as much done and organized. You know, so if I'm organized in here, hopefully I'll be organized in life. And so yeah, that's kind of my goal. So I'm going to take a break from cleaning the apartment and set up my bullet journal. Alright, so I'm starting to collect things together to put into my wedding, like, memory keepsake box thing that I got at Marshall's the other day. And I started putting together, like, all of our extra invitations, all of our extra save the dates, and then all of our guest response cards in these, like, mint ribbons, which is, like, this is the mint ribbon that we used for all sorts of things at the wedding. I believe these particularly were the aisle markers that were hung, like, on the ends of chairs down the aisle at the ceremony. And I just thought they were, like, so stinking cute. I thought this was just, like, I don't know, I just think it's so cute, and I'm really excited that I thought to do that. And so now all of our, you know, extra stationery and stuff from the wedding will be nicely kept together for, you know, whenever I want to open up my memory box and reminisce in the future. Alright, so Melissa just called and she is on her way home. They are finished sailing. I think they had a really, really good day, so that's good to hear. She is actually picking us up some dinner on her way home though, because it got kind of late, and so I think she's getting Chinese for me and a burger for herself, but I'm not positive. She might change her mind, but that was my suggestion. And so I was able to kind of find a couple more things to put in my wedding memory box, and I'm really excited. I think this is just such a good idea, and I'm really excited that I thought to do this, to actually get a designated box to keep all my wedding stuff in, and just to have it, you know, all together to keep. So right now I have all the extra stationery in there like I showed you guys. I also put, these are all the cards from our first bridal shower, and I just put them in a big old Ziploc and labeled it, and I will do the same with all the cards from our other bridal showers, and obviously also all the cards from our wedding. And then I also have the sash and little bachelorette crown from when we went out for Melissa's bachelorette that one night. And I have one of the little knots that we used as like escort card things at the wedding. I have my little bridal, what's it called, the fascinator thing from when we went to About Faces the day before the wedding. I have a little gift bag from, this is from the first bridal shower, and these are from the third bridal shower. And this one kind of has all sorts of stuff from that shower in there that I wanted to save. And so yeah, I think it's coming along really nicely. And obviously I'm also putting my like wedding planner in here. I'm going to put samples of the ribbons that we used throughout the day in there. And just a whole bunch of other, you know, fun stuff that I wanted to keep. And I'm really, really excited to have this all filled up with all sorts of wedding goodies. Other than that, I feel like I've just been bouncing around the whole apartment, like feeling like I'm just constantly doing stuff and moving and putting stuff away. But then when I look around, it still looks like I haven't done anything. So that's kind of been my day. And I think I'm going to get back to it and try and get as much cleaned up and done before Melissa gets home as I possibly can. So Melissa got home and she did end up getting Chinese and a burger like I suggested, and I am like so super excited. It's a little late and so I am starving and we are eating that. Right now Melissa is in the kitchen getting us some, what are you making? Peach bellinis? Peach bellinis. We had like a little bottle of mini champagne left over from one of the bridal party, or one of the bridal showers I think, and then I got myself some peach bellini mix the other day while we were grocery shopping, and so she's making us peach bellinis, and I'm excited. Alright guys, so real quick,
I haven't
what?
seen the camera at all today.
I know, right?
We didn't start it before I left.
And now you're only gonna be here for like 2 seconds. It is the end of the night. It is very late because we decided to stay up and watch another Grey's Anatomy, and now immediately regretted it because it was like a really good episode. It
And
ended on like
the next
crazy cliffhanger.
the next season's the last, or the next episode's the last episode.
Of course
of
it
the
is.
season.
Like it's
We
literally
shouldn't
just
have
been
watched
terrible for the last like 2 seasons straight, and
Yeah.
then they stepped
Anyway.
up their game.
Happy Father's Day, people. If there's any fathers that watch this.
Any fathers out there? But yeah, Melissa just wanted to say goodnight before she
should
has
be
to
ready.
go, yeah, like make her lunch and start getting ready for bed and stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna end it now. I don't really have much else to
Okay.
say, so I hope you enjoyed the vlog and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I hope you all had a wonderful Father's Day, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.